Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So Bitcoin's decided to make a little move, so we had to go live. Let me make my chart clean because new month, new price action. New month, new price action. Bitcoin's up 3%. Just tapped on it. That's craziness. Anyways, let's get our macros real quick. Real quick like. Make sure I get it right. Make sure I get it right. There we go. And of course, this pesky little resistance we have not been able to break above. Oh, terrible. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, we got the macros that matter for now, which also, God, that is a big nothing area. If we can actually break above 24.3, oh man, we're off to the races. That's great. Alright, let's check out the daily so we can see what is going on here. Oh, did we get our water? Are we ready to start running the marathon? No, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Our daily is showing hidden bearish divergence still. But we did hit the neutral zone. We reset our stochastic. So we are actually primed for some upside. That's very nice to see. Very nice to see. We have a basically flat top level of resistance. Ugh, gross. Grody. Yeah, trying to figure out how I would go like that. That would, yeah. That would be ideal right there. Right there, Bob. Right there, Bob. So, I'm looking for us to actually... We're in no man's land. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous out here. But our 4-hour is showing we do have potential. We have some potential. I bet you guys are like, what are you talking about? What potential? What do you mean? Well, the potential is here. The potential is here. Based off of this little beauty right there. That is our potential right there. Did we have a formal back test? No. No, we did not. Do we need it? I mean, do we? Come on. We all know Bitcoin's undervalued right now. We all know it. We all know it. So your target right now is, I mean, you can say this is technically a backtest. Backtesting former levels of resistance as support. We can say it was a backtest. We can say it. I mean, whether it's true or not, the traders will let us know overnight. But initial target I'm looking for is from the falling wedge. Your measured move is to get back up here to $24,743. Your 4-hour wants to do it. I could see it happening. So with that being said, we might actually see some positive momentum throughout the night. Might. I'm not saying we will. I'm saying we might. We might because, it's never that easy. Because we have this annoyance right here that we can backtest. We can actually backtest that. That's just frustrating. I mean, it's sort of kind of falling wedge-esque if we decided to fudge it a little bit. Right there, falling wedge. Could be. For a nice short-term move. Nice short-term move. I think the traders are going to send this thing up to about 24,116. Could see it. But at that point, we'll just see what forms after that. So I'm leaning more bullish on the brand new month, which is nice. I like leaning bullish because there's so much upside. There's so much upside. To not tap into that liquidity just makes zero sense to me. Makes no sense. Why would you not tap into that liquidity? Right? All right. For all you degens out here, guess what we have on GRT? We have the good old-fashioned bull flag bull pull, we could be seeing an uprise on GRT in the near future. Let's see if our daily is going to allow it. Ooh, our daily might not. Not yet. Not yet. We might have to consolidate a little longer. Oh, man. So let's bring this down. So on the daily, this is what we're looking at. Would make a lot of sense if we hit resistance, came down, touched one more time, getting closer to that 50 simple moving average. Would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, that 50 simple, it's so close. So close. It would make so much sense. Let's see if we have a bigger... Do we have a bigger pattern here? Sort of. Sorta, kinda. Sorta. Sorta. That'd be an interesting little scenario right there, because that would mean we're currently breaking out. But it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. That looks gross. Looks, ugh, I don't like it. So yeah, we're gonna stick with what we got. We're gonna stick with what we got. Ugh, that look. I wouldn't invite that to my birthday party. I wouldn't do that at all. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at some of our hometown favorites outside of GRT. Let's go into Matic. Matic is a hometown favorite. You can see on the... Ooh, this looks great. Actually, wow. I didn't look at this yet, so sorry for me fangirling over Matic right now. We had two levels of support. We had this level right here. We had this level right here. We can get rid of this one because that got invalidated. We did find support on the second one, which the buyers are stepping in, holding it down. We have a measured move. We have a measured move for Matic. We are looking, upon a breakout, more than likely getting to $1.74. That's beautiful. What did I just buy? My goodness. For everyone I'm still subbed to on Twitch. Much love. Still subbed. Alrighty. So, your daily looks fantastic on Matic. Your 4-hour looks fantastic on Matic. Okay, you even got the hidden bullish divergence. Matic. Beautiful. Matic looks absolutely amazing. Your false bearish breakdown. You have hidden bullish divergence from the relative strength index. You're in a bull flag. I don't know if you could ask for much more. The only thing else this thing can do for you is cook dinner. Like, looking good, Matic. Looking good. So, the gains you are looking for. I need to post this in Discord. Oh, man. Looking at 35 to 40% upside. 35? Well, yeah, basically 40. Yeah, so that's literally from where you're sitting. This should be a very interesting week. Very interesting week indeed. Now, one that I did look at, and I did get into on the trade, full transparency, I am in this trade, which is going better than I expected, is this right here. Ocean Protocol. We are back in Ocean. We are back in Ocean because you know what? Yes, it was an abusive relationship on this downturn, but you know what? I feel like they changed. They really saw the error of their ways, and your price target's 67.42, which happens to be 67% upside. You had me at hello. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of this bad boy. Where did I get this measured move from? You're wondering? It's this. Tire flag, and I would expect to hold support. Therefore, your measured move is from this, what is currently resistance, should get flipped as support because we are in a falling wedge pattern. Don't get me wrong. If the market decides to get mean again, we could fall, break our low, come back down to the bottom of this, and if we hit the bottom again, I mean, that would kind of be the entry. But what I saw on the daily, I was like, you know what? We're sitting right on top of our 50 simple moving average. That is a great spot to put a stop loss. So I'm taking a gamble on this one. Taking a gamble. So we are currently in a long, and our stop loss is right below that 50 simple moving average on the daily. So that's what I got into, because I do think there's about to be a resurgence of AI. All the hype in AI ever since I looked at Immutable X going up yesterday, as well as Singularity going up like crazy, which we should probably look at also. So those things I think we should see some good upside. I do believe that. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out. Ooh, we have to recheck render. So render here, interesting moves that it did, but we got a formal back test. We had this rising wedge pattern that was not very cute. We broke down out of it. So now we can see on the 4 hour our stochastic has reset. That's the only thing that has me bullish on this bad boy. We broke back above resistance. Hopefully we hold it as support. I'm saying hopefully because this market's been a little weird. It's not deciding to go in a direction at the moment, and it's really frustrating. But if we check out our daily, this is the only relative concern where I do believe we have a possibility of coming back down a little bit. Who the heck is that? Oh, cool. We do have a possibility of coming back down a little bit because our 50 simple moving average is down here at a level of support, which is $1.28. So if we do find a little bit of resistance, we are in this rising wedge pattern. We are currently back testing it possibly as resistance. So keep that in mind. If we did come all the way back down here in the next day or two, then I would be even more bullish on it. But you know, you do have a pretty big measured move down after, and that doesn't help the argument much. So if we do back test as resistance, we come back down for a formal back test as support. This would actually be in line with our 50 simple moving average. So we could see that pullback first before seeing much higher prices. So keep this in mind. We could see a 12% drop from where we are right now on render. So if they decided to rip the band-aid off and get it over with like tomorrow, that would kind of be nice, because a 12% drop from here, we would only see it as an 8% drop. If it actually performed all the way, it could come all the way up to resistance and then come down here. So then it would look even better. But we'll see what the traders have in store for us. Your 1 hour currently is pointing to the upside, but you are about to hit your 200 simple moving average. So this would be a prime opportunity for it to drop from here. Do we have another pattern in a pattern? We're joking, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. So we're also hitting resistance with this downtrend level of resistance. However, I hate all these patterns in a pattern. It's like doing TA Tetris. Technically, it's a bull flag. Come on, man. So I would expect possibly coming back down, testing the bottom. I'm a little iffy on render right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little iffy on render just because we have 3 patterns here and it's irritating. So render, I kind of want to wait and see if we can actually get a back test and come down back below this level of resistance. I would be looking for support back on this teal line down here, somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.36, and then I would look for a lot of upside after the formal back test, the proper formal back test, which the traders are not giving us. We have 2 price targets. So I would be looking at a 39% rise up to $1.91, and or we could get the entire length of the pole here, and that would lead us all the way up to our resistance and breaking it at $2.13. But I do believe a pullback is in order right before we see those higher prices. So don't ape in right now. Wait. Just wait. Gotta wait and see what happens tomorrow. Gotta wait and see. Ah, disappointing. Disappointing. But that was render. But, and, you know, at least we learned something. At least we learned something. We learned the market is being a little not nice. We're going to say that. Not nice. That's what it's being. A little not nice. Anywho, let's go ahead and check Immutable X. Immutable X well on its way to its measured move. Don't need to redraw any lines here because all you did was you broke out, you backtest, broke out, backtest for a second time, and off to the races. So your price target here is $1.31. Currently, you are in overbought territory, but you did break above a local support, which is nice. We'll have to wait and see if it holds because also we have this level. Oh, we'll have to see if this holds. If it does not hold that level, we do have support right below $7. So there's support all around for Immutable X. Immutable X looks pretty solid though. It has been just chugging along, chugging along. And no, this is a 1 hour time frame. Let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour, you are super overbought. Oof. Well, not super overbought. It's the stochastic that has me worried all the time, just because for some reason traders love that stochastic, and they, if it's at the top, they're like, nope, not touching it, and they will let that price fall before they start buying. So be careful. Be careful. Now, what were we? Conflux. I do think one of two things is about to happen. Conflux, if we get a confirmation of a backtest right here, we're about to see much higher prices out of Conflux. Much higher prices. Like, obscene higher prices. This one is before it's breaking out. If it has the capability, you're welcome. So, what you need to see, and I'm being 1000% serious because it can literally turn around right now because you are at resistance. Do not long resistance. Do not long resistance. Do not long resistance. I will say it once more. Do not long resistance. Don't do it. You're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. Wait for the back test. Just wait. Reason why you should be a little cautious on this one is because your 50 simple moving average on the daily is way down here at 10 cents. That's a big drop you could take. That is a very big drop you could take. Yes, it's up 14%. We don't jump into longs at 14% normally, but if you break above this level of resistance and you back test as support, you should probably get in on that. Not financial advice ever. I'm just saying. But yeah, you did have this former level of support, which then acted as resistance. Currently, you are trying to break above. You are in a large falling wedge in which you have had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. We might need to get the 5th. What would be terrible is if we broke out, we touched the 50 simple moving average, and then we came straight back down. That would wreck a lot of traders. I mean, a lot of traders. A lot of traders. Me personally, I would be shorting right now. Personally speaking, I would be putting in a short. This is ample opportunity for a short. Your stochastic on the 1 hour is way too high. Your relative strength on the 1 hour, it's getting up there. It's getting up there into that overbought territory. Let's check the 15 minute. 15 minute. That does not look great. That does not look great. Your stochastic is flatlining at the top. You're in overbought territory. This is the area you short. You're hitting overhead resistance. You hit not only a level of resistance, you hit the downsloping level of resistance, and you hit the second level of resistance. So I wouldn't long right now. I would not long right now. Put a short in, put your stop loss right above this level of resistance, possibly right up here at 23 1803 would be a good spot, but I would be shorting this bad boy. Just personally, that's what I'd be doing. Because, yeah. I think you're going to come down and touch one more time. I do believe one more touch is in order. And if you don't get the full touch, I mean, at bare minimum, you could see a 7% decrease before you try and break out again. A bare minimum. But I would test low, you got 15%. But you come all the way down here, 24% possible downside. I can see it. I can see it. But hey, you're going to make your own decisions, do your own research, do all that. Just me personally. This is not a longing opportunity. Would not do it. Alrighty. Singularity. This one's quite interesting to me. Looks like we are going to make our move. Looks like we're going to hit it. Are we going to hit our resistance? Not sure at all. Not sure. But we were in this nice consolidation. We hit once, twice, third time, gone. So, and then we also back tested the former level of resistance as a support before we started taking off again. Did we do the amazing? No, we didn't do the amazing thing. I thought we did the amazing thing. I really did. I thought it was like we broke it. We did do the amazing thing right there. We back tested it. Right there. Right there. So even as we broke out, we back tested again. This, I like this. I like seeing back tests. Back tests are good. Back tests are good. It's kind of like a Maze Runner. Wicked is good. Back test is good. Back test is good. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. Oh, and it looks like render coming down a little bit. Looks like render's finding that resistance. So, as expected, a little bit of resistance. It's normal. You're in overbought territory, finding that resistance. Let's just see if my ocean is doing the same thing. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully ocean's just going off into the sunset. It's finding resistance. Of course. Of course. Finding that resistance. Probably going to come back down here to 39.17, which normal movements. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing out of the market. Hopefully your guys' trades are going well. I'm going to jump on out of here, and when I figure it out, I'll be loading up some shorts with random little tidbits on where I think price action is going to go. So look out for those. I'm going to learn how to post them, because for some reason it's not easy. I don't know why it's not easy. It's very difficult. But I will figure it out. I will adapt. I will overcome. I will become the Hokage. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Keep those stop losses tight. And let's have a better March than we did February. All right, catch you later.